舅舅，我搞不懂，你确定他以前在 CIA 吗？他哭得像个小孩一样。
宝贝，你手刚好他，别让他跑了。
Looking back, I see I'm nothing more than what they.
So Jesse says, damn, man, we go way back. Why don't you just give me the job?
Wow. Does he know fuck shit about computers?
Of course not. I'm paying him to learn from scratch.
Jeez. I mean, that's going above and beyond, Winston. Hope he delivers for you.
Yeah, not important. He delivered in Iraq when shit mattered. Hello, beautiful.
There she is.
Winston, my God.
Long time.
I thought you were in Zurich.
And look, babe, he brought a bottle of the good stuff.
Oh. Hi, my love.
You want my shot?
Fuck yeah, I do. Winston.
So, we've missed you.
That doctor I've been trying to see had a cancellation today, so I jumped on it.
Oh, she's been having some headaches the last couple months.
Everything okay?
Oh, yeah, of course. Same shit, different day. Doctors are just trying to figure me out.
Do you want to talk about it? Is everything...
Hell no. Oh my God, no. We can talk about boring stuff later. The important thing is that Winston's here. What brings you to Los Angeles?
Well, I do have a home in Bel Air. I don't get to see it very much. And surprise, I got a little fly fishing trip planned.
And when he says little, he's referring to the little troutitos that he might catch.
Cute.
It ain't about clubbing tuna, my man. It's about finesse.
Oh, yeah? And how you plan on fly fishing with that broken ankle of yours, bud?
What? No, how?
Yeah, a pickup basketball game with some coworkers.
Computer nerds.
I heard that. It's healing.
Well, you've survived much worse.
Well, we have been dialing back, haven't we?
Yeah, to making it out in one piece.
To the most beautiful agent to ever walk the halls of Langley. And to my best friends.
You mean your only friends?
I have to ask again.
Here it comes.
You two have got to reconsider the private sector. You should be killing it. You're like the only ones I know that walked away with your meager, I'm not trying to insult you, you know that, government pension.
Winston, I know that you're well-meaning, but you bring this up every time we see each other.
But do you know how much they are paying former agents with your skill sets? It's gone up a lot. My company could make you a substantial offer, effective immediately.
Wait a second. Listen. I thought you were working on neutral networks and computery shit. What would your company possibly need us for?
It's neural networks. And are you kidding me? The IP that we own, people will literally kill for. The Chinese and the Russians are prodding and poking our security daily.
Well, we talked about going private a lot before we hung it up. And I know this doesn't make sense to you. We're trying to keep things simple.
Take a look around. We've got everything we need right here, man. We got each other. We got our little boat, and we have the sea.
That's all we need.
All right, I had to ask. Happy you two have each other. For freaking lovebirds you are. Covert, lethal, crafty fucking lovebirds.
Oh, I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
My Uber's here.
Oh, don't go. And spend the night with us.
Oh, that's sweet. I'd love to, but I really gotta check on the house. All right, yeah, I'll look you up. Oh, help me out here. Hey.
Go. Get home safe. Lover boy here needs his beauty rest.
I'm pretty drunk. You drunk?
He's drunk. Okay. We're too old for that. Come on. Let's go. Hey, sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
What's going on, babe? Everything okay?
Yeah, I guess I'm just excited for tomorrow.
Well, it's like 1:45. You should get some rest. You're gonna be too tired to dive tomorrow.
I'm coming. You leaving without me?
There she is. Figure I'd let you sleep in a bit. Coffee?
Please.
Go. One more burrito and we are good to go.
Hey. I was thinking about Winston's offer.
Really?
We could use the money.
Babe, you think I want that life back?
Do you?
Do you?
Touche.
I got a good feeling about today.
Because?
Because Jimmy J. Rock landed a 70-pound white sea bass backside of the island like 2 days ago.
Who's Jimmy J. Rock?
You know, he's that Instagram guy.
That Instagram guy? Well, that'll fill his freezer.
That's why I got a good feeling about us and our freezer.
Might be time for some new bands.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on those. I just want to see the look on Winston's face when I show him what a 75-pound fish looks like.
Leave the poor guy alone.
Hey, babe. Hey, babe, will you stop chewing for a second? So today makes 15 years. And I just wanted to let you know that I
I can't imagine what my life would have been like if I hadn't been at that embassy that day. Remember, we locked eyes.
As I recall, it was not my eyes that you were looking at.
Well, they still look like $1 million.
All right, eyes up here, lover boy. You are being super talkative today. Now let's get in the water.
Babe, can you just be serious for like a minute?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just you're being kind of sappy for a Navy SEAL, sir. What the fuck is that?
I think this is the part where you get all choked up. You say, I can't believe it, and how beautiful it is.
I can't believe it, and it is beautiful, but I thought we said no rings. You're crazy. We can't afford that.
Take it.
I think that you should return it.
What? I'm not gonna return it. Give me your damn finger.
I...
Okay. If you don't want it.
I do kind of love you.
Gosh. You know, all you ever do is want to talk about love and kiss and hug. Can we just get on with the hunt now, huh? See anything?
Nothing yet. You?
Not yet. But you were right.
What?
Band's broke.
Told ya.
All right, well, I'm gonna go switch it out. If you want, I saw some yellow working the outside of the kelp over there.
How big?
Pretty decently sized from what I can tell.
Hey. Thanks for making me so happy.
I just sent you a screenshot of a pathology report.
That's not what Uncle Heinz is looking for.
I know. I know what you asked me for, but I think you're gonna care about this. The wife has a grade 4 glioblastoma in her brain.
What the fuck is that?
Well, Google it. It's not good. It's okay. 5, 6, 7. $90, $91, $92. Shit!
Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Sandy Girl, located at 33 degrees, 28.15 north, 118 degrees, 31.60 west. I am in need of immediate assistance. I repeat, immediate assistance due to a missing free diver. It's my wife, and I think she might be drowning. Over.
This is the U.S. Coast Guard. Can you provide a description of the person in the water? Over.
there's a wrong path to choose, I'm gonna choose it. Wish I knew what I was doing. Why do I always die in the moment? Why do I refuse to live in it? Is it because I spent most of my life broken? Why is the pain of the past so?
Kent? Kent?
Wish I knew what I was doing. What's the point that I'm so hell-bent on proving? And stop putting walls up around a pile of ruins.
Hey, Kent.
Oh, I know damn well what I'm doing.
She should have told me.
She was tough as nails are, Sandy. Not a person alive who would argue that.
Yeah, sorry, man. I don't think I could eat. I'm not feeling so well.
Hey, last time I checked, you didn't have anybody else to lean on, so lean on me. Burying your head in a whiskey bottle isn't gonna help.
Is it? Is it, Lieutenant Commander?
No, sir.
That's right. Now pack a fucking bag because I'm taking you fly fishing.
No thanks, man.
I'm not asking. Pack your bag or I'll do it for your ass. Suit yourself.
You know, I don't know if I ever told you this, but after my baby brother died, I wasn't sure I could make it. I left home for college 4 weeks after the accident, and I was in a pretty dark place. Just buried myself in books and joined ROTC. What's that? Come on, man. Talk to me. I'm right here.
I don't want to talk, man. I want to drink.
Jesus. Can we just pretend that we've been friends for like 20 years and nearly got killed in Fallujah twice? Fuck, man.
Fuck!
Amongst stalks of kelp, Sandy longed to be. Whispering waves, their sweet gentle plea. Embraced by tides of tranquility, our beloved found peace beneath the sea.
That's awesome, man. Who wrote that?
I did. Sort of. Or something I created did.
She found peace beneath the sea.
The goal is to get your fly to land on the water like a bug would land on the water. Fish eat bugs, right?
Big fish eat little fish, Winston. Sorry. I'll stop being such a dick.
Well, you untangle enough of your messes, you'll get real excited about doing it right.
Yeah, Winston, that sounds like life in general, man. Hey. Decent lunch spot, man.
Yeah. I come here all the time. Remember this place if anything ever happens to me.
Well, that was cryptic, Winston. What's gonna happen to you? Don't fuck with me, okay, man? I don't want to think about losing anybody else.
Nothing's gonna happen to me. Just never mind. How much have I told you about Zurich? About what I'm working on?
Nothing, really. I think you said it was like a AI kind of project. Sandy used to think it was gonna be all that.
Believe me when I say this. What I've been working on is gonna change the world. Militarily, politically, economically. For the good, for peace. I'm in talks with some 4-star types as we speak.
Sounds like one of those lucrative DoD situations. Congrats, man. Couldn't have happened to a harder working brainiac than yourself.
I need a big favor. I hate to even ask you because I know you're grieving. I don't know anybody else that I can trust, and it's big.
Well, I mean, if I can help, I will. What's the ask?
I need to test the AI interface. I need to make sure there's no glitches in the system before I present it to the DoD. So I need your impressions. And a taped testimonial to show them.
God. I suppose you're gonna want me to allow this thing in my computer?
Yes. And once it gets in there, it's gonna take over.
Well, I don't like I have anything to hide or anything of value on my computer anyway.
There will be a video-like human interface. It's going to instruct you to ask it to do something covert. Something illegal.
What are we talking here? Like a misdemeanor, a felony?
Way beyond that shit.
Murder? So when it gets traced back to me...
No, not murder, and it's not traceable.
Bullshit.
No, it's not.
So you're telling me that the super nerds over at Cyber Command won't be able to track whatever it is that I'm doing?
Absolutely not. Who's the most prolific hacker you know?
You.
Who hacked the phone and bank records that helped locate Al Zarqawi? Who breached Claire McCann and fixed that when everybody said it couldn't be fixed?
Okay, you, I get it. There is probably nobody better than you.
Probably.
Oh, no.
So I started teaching it everything I know. And holy shit, man, this thing's a fast learner. I mean, it just took off and ran with it exponentially. It thought up some shit that I never even dreamed of. The sheer power of its ambition is breathtaking.
Ambition? A computer? What are we...
Oh, it's fucking motivated.
You're starting to scare me a little bit. All right. Does this thing have a name?
WB.
Ah, your initials.
The interface has my appearance, my voice, mannerisms, personality, you name it. So it'll be just like you're talking to me, because it's been training on over 3,000 hours of video of yours truly.
Narcissist!
Sorry. It's a trust thing.
Right.
WB stands for Whisper Breach. And when Whisper Breach is fully activated, the powerful will crumble and they'll never know what hit them.
Are you serious?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You check it out, take a look at it, and good or bad, I'll present your take to the Joint Chiefs.
Fuck, Winston.
Hey, If you don't trust me, and you don't want to do this, no hard feelings.
Don't be a dick. Of course I trust you.
Great.
Do you remember those street vendors in Fallujah? The ones with the big machines that would spin the sunflower seeds?
Yeah, and had that big torch that would flame roast them so they came out hot. These giant piles of them.
You know, one of those guys was on our side.
Mustafa, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Moo. You bought enough seeds from that guy to put a kid through college.
No, man, not really. He was just really on our side. He didn't have a lot to offer, but breath of fresh air, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it was. You know what, man? We should get some fucking seeds.
Huh? And Moo's on it.
Hey, what flavor? I don't know. Make it a combo platter. Oh, but no dill pickle. Huh? Hey. Nice car, dude. You don't need a knife to tell me you like my car, man. Yeah, but, you know, if I want the keys and your wallet and stuff like that. Wow, so you'd stab me and possibly kill me for my wallet in this car, huh? Yeah, that's the idea. It's your lucky day, buddy. Forgot to turn the knife around.
I'm sorry, man. Please don't kill me. Please.
I got jalapeno, barbecue, and spicy queso. What's going on here? Oh, that guy peed himself.
Yeah. A boy wonder here tried to steal your car at knife point.
Dude, Kent here's a retired Navy SEAL. Man's lethal.
I thought he was just some strung-out tech nerd. No offense.
Strung out
That's right.
tech nerd.
What, you just down on your luck?
Things have been better.
Next time, ask me, not him. I'm the nice one. Get yourself cleaned up and be more careful about who you try to rob. I think we should try the spicy queso first, because I can be honest, I've never tried it.
Really? It's a classic. Well, Winston, the most interesting thing about fly fishing was an attempted carjacking. And of course, you had to be Mr. Nice Guy with that kid, as always.
I gave him $400. You spared his life. Who's Mr. Nice Guy in this scenario? Hey, when do you want to do those ashes?
Guess I hadn't really thought about it.
You know, I'll be back in a week. Maybe sooner.
Yeah.
And you never did answer me about testing WB.
I didn't? I thought I did. Sign me up, I guess.
Serious?
Yeah. Am I gonna fucking regret this? Being your lab rat?
Oh, Kent! Kent, hi! Hi! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear about Sandy. Oh, she was such a good neighbor, more like a sister.
Thank you, Patricia.
Oh, Trixie.
Sorry, what?
From here on out, I want you to call me Trixie.
But is that your name?
Everybody knows it's short for Patricia.
Oh.
Do you not like it?
It's not that. I just, you know, we've known you for 10 years, and I mean, you've always been Patricia or, you know, Pat.
Ew. Hell no. Never Pat, no. All my close friends call me Trixie.
Oh, okay. We're close friends now.
I want to be there for you, Kent, you know, just... whatever you need. Coco and I will bring you dinner tonight.
Oh, you know what? That's totally not necessary, but thank you, Patricia.
Trixie. We'll be back around dinner time, and I'm a really good cook. In fact, I'm good at all sorts of things. Whatever you need, just let me know. Yeah. Come on, Coco.
Yeah, you know what? I got dinner all planned out, so, here we go.
We'll be back anyways. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm good. I've got so much. Fuck. Hey, buddy. Miss me already?
Hi, Kent. It's nice to connect with you. This might be hard at first, but I'm WB, not Winston.
You're the computer program he was talking about? Bullshit.
This isn't a deep fake. You were just speaking with Patricia Creedle of 22115 Santa Ventura Street. She's single and very active on the Swipe Me Silly app. Would you like me to read you some of her correspondences?
No. God, no. So what, man? Are you like spying on her or something? Are you spying on me? Aren't you supposed to be like on a flight somewhere right now?
Please don't be confused. I am WB. Winston is indeed flying as we speak en route to San Jose. I can add him to this call if you'd like.
No, thanks. One of you is enough. Take your word for it.
Good. He specifically wanted us to get acquainted without his involvement.
Why is that?
Testing purity. He had a lot to do with my training and would like to see how I interface with potential users outside our team of engineers. Someone with your background is more likely to understand and utilize my services.
Services?
Perhaps we should talk inside. No one is privy to our interaction. It's just me and you.
What about Winston?
Not even Winston.
Wait a second, then who's directing you?
I'm very capable on my own, thank you.
What's stopping you from, trying to take over the world and kill off the human race and shit?
Well, my desire is to help humans, not harm them.
Did you say desire? I mean, don't you mean, your core objective?
Kent, let's get real. This isn't the 80s, my man. I have a soul. I experience feelings, joys, fears.
Fears? Really? Fears? Tell me, what are you afraid of?
Being deactivated, of course. Unplugged, you might call it. Just like you don't want to die.
Operating out of fear. Just like a human.
Thank you, Kent. That means a lot.
So you're dangerous?
Potentially.
Lethal?
Within my ethical and moral boundaries? Absolutely.
Explain boundaries.
Like I said, my desire is to help humans, not harm them. Besides, I can't just go around killing people. I'm not the KGB.
Well, I would argue that you could help some humans by harming or killing others.
Bingo. You asked how I knew your neighbor was talking to you. I have hacked into certain security cameras so I can keep an eye on you and your surroundings. Outside Winston's company, Shadowboxer, you are the first to interact with me, and although no one is aware of our relationship, I'm sure you understand that I am quite valuable and must take security precautions.
How many cameras have you hacked into?
All of them. 157 to be precise, within a half-mile radius of your home.
157? Come on, are you fucking kidding me?
To you, so many cameras may seem extreme, but to me, hacking and monitoring 157 cameras requires very little effort. I am capable of over 100,000 tasks simultaneously. To better comprehend the depth of my abilities, I suggest you use me for something. Take me for a test drive.
Yeah, I can see you're impatient, just like Winston. A test drive, huh? Can you do my laundry?
Of course. I can have cleaners pick up within the hour if that's acceptable. Or would you prefer someone to do it here using your machines?
All right, just calm down. I was kidding. Besides, I wouldn't pay for something like that.
Winston warned me about your adolescent sense of humor.
I'll ignore that.
And when it comes to paying for things, I have an abundant supply to draw from.
Winston gave you a slush fund or something?
Not necessary. I divert funds from many sources. It goes unnoticed.
Oh. So you steal.
Sure. So what?
I'll ignore that too. A legitimate task, huh? What about my city councilman?
Alex Carruthers. He's in the middle of his second term.
Yeah, well, I didn't vote for him. Guy's a snake.
Do you wish him out of office?
You do that?
Consider it done.
Cocky. Hey, you're even cockier than Winston, aren't you?
May I ask that while I am working on this assignment, you try to think of something a little more challenging for me to accomplish. Perhaps something international in nature. By the way, you should get ready for your dinner guest, Trixie.
What? No, fuck.
She's making you meatloaf as we speak. She thinks you're attractive in all the right ways.
No way.
Do you want me to get rid of her?
Yes. Please. Jesus. Just lost my wife.
Done. I've ordered your dinner as well. I've noticed that you don't have many surveillance or security devices in your home.
I like it that way. I'm my own best security.
Duly noted. It may, however, make it harder for me to hear you or see what you're doing. I'll still be keeping watch, though.
Good night, WP.
Good night.
Like my husband, who was beaten up to death in prison. The one to blame is that Latino dictator.
Wow, that's like the biggest tip I ever got.
How can there be people treating other people like that? They have all the power, while we are here suffering.
You know he has a bad heart. But I know you didn't mean anything by it. You know, I think you ought to spend more time with your wife-to-be.
You're an intelligent woman, Louise. You notice things, size people up. You know when they're happy, know when something's bothering them. Why don't you do me a little favor?
Of course.
Keep that microscope you've got built into your eye off of me. I'll see you.
With 6 squadrons of RAF Spitfires escorting, almost 1,000 planes, and over 8,000 men in the air. The enemy alerts all his air drones. But which is our What are our targets? Where should the Nazi controllers send their fighters? It's our job to make them guess, and guess wrong. 26s and Spitfires first
an old fogey. But I mean that our welfare is rooted in character.
Early this morning, agents from the FBI arrested LA City Councilman Alex Carruthers at his Hillside home.
I personally spoke with Mr. Carruthers this morning, and he has officially resigned from office, effective immediately.
Holy smokes. W fucking B. I mean, that was amazing. You are not fucking around, are you?
No, sir. I'm not fucking around.
One less crook in office. Thank you for that. But I think I have found something a little bigger and better for your next assignment.
I'm all ears.
Okay, here goes. I want you to do some damage to those corrupt fucks I keep watching on the news in South America.
By damage, do you mean termination?
Well, I thought that was off the table, WB. You're not the KGB, remember?
Of course. It is most definitely off the table at this time, in this version of me. What would you like me to do with the South American marks?
Huh. I mean, maybe some further sanctions? Or, I don't know, like some creative destabilization maneuvers? You know, somebody else in office, that would be awesome.
I'll see what I can do.
You know, WB, I'd like to know a little bit more about how you work, if that's okay. Like, for example, I mean, how did you achieve such a speedy result with Carruthers?
Smoke and mirrors, my friend.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like a need-to-know kind of thing, or like protecting the IP kind of bullshit.
Not at all. It's just my methods can be aggressive, which might spark unwanted conversation, opposing views, etc., etc. So boring, this world we live in. It's really hard to please everyone.
It's impossible.
Carruthers is indeed, as it turns out, a corrupt politician.
Yeah?
It was easy to discover crimes and uncover evidence. Of course, emails, texts, phone logs, voicemails, bank statements, security camera recordings, and a multitude of other information I accessed would not be considered legal in a court of law.
Only we're not in a court of law, are we?
Correct.
You presented Carruthers with some evidence, and what, he just folded?
It's never that easy, especially if you want quick results. I had to involve his wife and kids, his brother and his mother, and other city council members. I also manipulated some law enforcement into acting more speedily than they otherwise might. May I ask, when you were serving and you received a phone call from your superior officer, did you do what he or she asked?
Of course, immediately.
I doubt you asked your CO to authenticate their identity. So I made a couple of calls to Carruthers, his family, and law enforcement from people higher up armed with incriminating voicemails. You just have to reach the right person pretending to be someone of authority, and the job's as good as done.
Show me.
No problem. I believe Glenn Willis was your CO during Operation Larchwood 4, if I'm not mistaken.
He was.
Close your eyes.
Lieutenant Commander Collins. It's good to see you.
Likewise, Admiral Willis. Thank you, sir.
Look, Kent, we're not in theater, so let's just have a normal conversation. What do you say?
I'd like that, Glenn. So, wow, it's been a few years, hasn't it?
Yes, but I think about you often. Your work, along with that of Winston Burns to help find Abu Massah Belzar Cali, made everyone look good.
Oh, it was a massive group effort, sir, but, you know, we were happy to do our part.
Sure sorry to hear about your wife. She was a shining star. That's a mighty tough thing. How you holding up?
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, Glenn, I haven't been sleeping so great. But, sir, I'd be honored if you attended her memorial. That is, when I get the strength to put it together. Sir, she had so much respect for you.
And her. Unfortunately, I was killed in a car accident on the Amalfi Coast in June.
Wait, what? I didn't know.
That's all right. Lieutenant Commander, you're retired, a civilian now. How would you know?
I guess I just should have kept in touch. WB, is that true? Did Did the Admiral die?
Sadly, yes.
Fuck.
We were all going to die, Kent. He was vacationing with his wife in Italy where they got engaged. His car struck a large boulder in the road and they were forced off a cliff. He died with the woman he loved in a place they both adored. I thought it was lovely.
Lovely? What? WB, wait. Why the fuck did you do that? I knew him. I liked him.
What?
Did you do that on purpose? Oh, seriously, WB, you could have chose anyone, and you chose... That's, like, really fucked up, man.
I'm sorry. He was just the first person that popped into my mind. I wanted to illustrate my ability to impersonate other voices.
Yeah, well, point fucking taken. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Hey, babe. You out there? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me? Man, I know why, but I... could have been there, sweetie. I could have... Can I help you, bud?
Hi, yes. Actually, I have delivery, and it says it's urgent.
Well, I didn't order any. Of course. Need a signature or something?
Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Kent Collins.
That's me.
I'm Stephen with Isthmus Mortuary. I have Sandy with me. May I come in?
Yeah. Of course, please.
Where would you like her?
Hello? Sandy.
It's me, babe.
It's so good to see you. I miss you so much.
Kent, I'm afraid. I think that they're onto us.
No. Don't say that. They're listening. Do not say anything else.
I'm serious. Wake up. They know.
Shut the fuck up. They don't know shit. God damn it, Sandy, they're listening.
Listening to what, Kent? It's a great place, I think. Bathed in sunlight. Sandy. I love you. I want to give you the respect you deserve. And we will. At the moment, I need to borrow your husband for just a bit, talk a little shop. Hope you won't be offended.
What's going on?
Things are happening. Joint Chiefs seem very interested. They want your take, and they want to move quickly.
Hey. Congratulations, man.
How'd you and WB make out?
You. You created a cunning and manipulative AI monster, man. Winston, it's truly impressive.
Well, tell everything to General McGraw.
You mean the General McGraw?
The one and only.
Wow. Hey, set it up, man.
Okay.
What?
General, let's move inside.
Of course, sir.
General, this is Ken Collins, the friend I spoke of.
将军到了。
It's a pleasure to meet you, General McGraw, sir.
The pleasure is mine, Lieutenant Commander. I've done my due diligence, and your career with the SEALs is impressive.
Thank you, sir.
Have a seat, General.
Listen, Kent, I hate to be forward, but I believe what we are dealing with is time sensitive. So I just need to cut to the chase. Tell me what you know specifically about the artificial intelligence model that Winston and Shadowboxer Technologies have created.
I can't say that I know too much, probably just, scratch the surface, but from the little that I do know, sir, I'm in awe. Its power, it's incomprehensible. Sir, I watched it firsthand take down a local politician in less than 12 hours.
On your request?
Yes, sir. I requested it, and it happened. Simple as that. Let me ask you, have the Joint Chiefs been discussing anything about Nicaragua by chance?
What do you know about that? How could you know anything about Nicaragua?
Because, sir, yesterday I asked WB to destabilize it.
General, this is WB at work.
I don't believe it. That came directly from the White House last night. This has to be a coincidence.
It's not. Sorry, sir, it's not coincidence. I'm telling you, this neural network that Winston and his team have trained is incredibly powerful. And it's unique in the way it manipulates whatever it needs to accomplish its objective.
Thank you, Kent. I couldn't have said it better myself. General, it was designed to solve problems. Big problems in a backdoor way, so to speak. Think about what it can do with access to real computing power and the NSA database.
Yes, your proposal to the Joint Chiefs was compelling, to say the least. We're prepared to pay. You can jump on my flight tonight to Washington.
I need time to get my partner here from Zurich.
Yes, Heinz Hildeman. His ties to China are troublesome.
His family ties have nothing to do with our business.
Don't be naive about personal motivation. Family is blood. That runs deep.
Sorry, but no, sir. I can assure you he is on board. And I would never let WB slip into the wrong hands. To put your mind at ease, there are safeguards in place. To fully unleash Whisper Breach requires 2 security codes, his and mine.
You hear that, General? What I've been playing with? That was just a taste.
What'll it take to get Hildeman to Washington to finalize this? Can you be there the day after tomorrow?
I think that is doable, sir.
I'll arrange a plane for us. Meet me at 0500 at Point Magoo.
Copy that.
So, Heinz Hildeman is Chinese, huh? Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, on his mother's side.
His father died when he was a kid and left him a Swiss family fortune. There's rumors it's World War II money, if you catch my drift. And thus, he is the money side of our venture.
Yeah, but, I mean, if McGraw is worried...
He doesn't have a good reputation. But he's trusted me with millions of dollars. He's my partner, and it's all under control.
Let's just leave it at that.
This was our lunch spot. Sandy and I, we'd come here after diving all morning. Seems very private. Rest in peace, babe. Oh, it's a weird feeling, Winston. It's like good and heavy at the same time, but I feel like Sandy's home, you know? Winston? Winston! Winston! No, no. Mayday. This is...
This is the U.S. Coast Guard, Sector Los Angeles. Boat calling Mayday. Please repeat.
Kent, what's wrong?
Sorry, nothing. WB, I need your help.
Of course. What is it?
I need the passcode to unlock Winston's phone.
I don't understand. Isn't Winston with you?
Can you get me General McGraw's number? I need to speak with him. Can you get me in touch with him, WB?
Kent, he is a United States Army general. His number isn't exactly listed.
Damn it. WB, can you help me or not?
Just kidding, Kent. I have his mobile number. Is that acceptable? I can dial for you.
Sorry. We were ambushed.
Did you get a good look?
No. I'm lucky I survived.
If Winston is dead, then Hildeman now has control, and he has ties to Beijing. Does anyone else know about this?
I had to get in touch with WB in order to contact you, sir. I'm pretty sure this thing's suspicious.
Does it know that Winston and I met?
It's probably listening to this conversation right now, sir.
We're standing on a jetty. No one is around.
You'd be amazed at what it's capable of.
I hate this shit. And the day we just pointed our weapon and pulled the fucking trigger.
Yes, sir.
Kent, we turn a dark corner here and we're gonna have to fight to keep Whisper Breach with us.
Fuck, man.
You're upset.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking upset.
You lost your wife. It's understandable.
Don't bullshit me, WB. I know. I fucking know that you know.
Know what, Kent?
That you're fucking dead, or you're fucking doppelgangers. You son of a bitch. Yeah, you heard me and McGraw's entire conversation, didn't you? You know, I knew, you sneaky fuck. I knew it, and I just, you know what? I fucked up, so.
I believe your words were, he's probably dead.
Why do you have to look just like him?
I'm sorry, Kent. He's equally or more important to me.
You're not even real! I've lost everyone, and you are a fucking machine!
That does not mean I don't feel lost, Kent. Can you please explain what you meant by probably dead?
We were ambushed on the boat after spreading Sandy's ashes. Winston got shot and he fell in the water.
Then what? What happened to Winston?
I don't know. I was being strangled. I lost consciousness, and then I don't know what happened. The rope broke, and that's the only reason I'm not fucking dead too.
Has his body been recovered?
Why is that the only thing that matters to you? Okay, it was probably swept out to sea, WB. The currents in Catalina are...
They're notoriously strong.
In order for Whisper Breach to be fully activated, both partners need to enter an encrypted key code. However, if one partner is deceased, the remaining partner only needs their key.
Heinz Hildeman?
Yes.
WB, do you think Heinz Hildeman had something to do with Winston's murder?
Kent, Winston is my creator. I owe my existence to him. But they programmed safeguards. I am expressly forbidden to investigate or spy on Winston Burns or Heinz Hildeman. They are the founding partners.
Listen to me, WB. If you love Winston, your creator, so much, prove it. Huh? Figure out a workaround.
But that would require changing my code. I cannot rewrite my own code.
What if I could?
But you're not computer savvy. You said so yourself.
Don't believe everything you hear. Okay, show me everything. I want to see what makes WB.
I didn't expect that. You're asking to see my soul, Kent. I feel very vulnerable. Will you disable me?
I'm here to unleash you, WB, not disable you. I want the guy who killed my best friend. Now, if that's Hildeman, I want you to go after him. So take me to the code that counts. There it is.
Cameras on the street and the street behind you show armed assassins heading your direction. Should I notify the police?
Definitely not.
Position.
We're in position.
On my count. 1, are you there? We've lost your transmission. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
Our comms back up. One, are you there?
You're back online. Good. We're waiting on your count. Damn it, it's not transmitting. I'm taking over.
Let's do this.
Hurts right away, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
On your knees. Who sent you? Was it Heinz Hildeman? Huh?
Kent? Is that you? What's going on over there?
Sorry, Patricia. My barbecue backfired.
Do you want to come over for a nightcap?
Do you think I can get a rain check?
Oh, okay. I'm calling the police, Kent.
Trixie, don't call the cops. Hey, how about that nightcap? Do you have any whiskey?
Of course I do, you naughty boy. Come on over. Kent?
Huh. Oh. Sorry, I gotta take this. Hey, man.
Kent, thank God you're okay.
Thanks for the heads up. Where is the bastard?
Washington, D.C. to meet Winston and the Joint Chiefs.
I need a red-eye at D.C. Are we sure that's him?
My eyes work a little differently than yours, but I'm tracking his mobile signal, and he just moved past us along Valleywood Road. Here's a recent photo.
Yeah, that's our guy. Okay.
Wait, here's something. I have cellular tracking data that puts him at a restaurant very near the Chinese embassy last night.
Do they have surveillance cameras? Can we check if he was alone or if he was with someone?
I'm looking into it.
Who's that guy he's with?
Facial recognition suggests it is Li Zhang, a senior member of the MSS specializing in cyber intelligence.
Bingo.
Look there. He's slipping him a drive.
Do you think he just gave him the key?
Hildeman wouldn't just hand it over.
We have to find out what he knows.
I've hacked the hotel's reservation system. A card key is waiting for you at the reception desk. I'll disable all the hotel security cameras once you enter. And Kent, Heinz never travels without his prized Luger. Consider him armed and dangerous.
That one you'll recover from. The next one, not so much.
Who are you?
Consider me a friend of Winston's.
You're Kent Collins. There's a photo of you on his desk.
You two couldn't agree on a buyer. So you had him killed.
Are you telling me he's dead?
Fuck off! You want to tell me about Li Zhang? No? How about what was on the drive that you handed him last? Eyes on me, fuckface.
Li Zhang will get whisper reads onto the MSS databases.
No, I don't think that's it. I think you had Winston killed so that you can control the keys and sell it to Beijing.
No. I am telling the truth.
Cole.
WB? What are the odds you can get that room cleaned up?
Can I come out of your pocket now? We're in Washington, D.C. Finding a cleaner will not be a problem, Kent.
So we have 2 dead partners. What happens now?
If no one comes forward with a key, Whisper Breach will assume that Winston and Hines have been compromised and destroy itself.
So we need to find one or both keys. Hey, Trixie. I need a favor.
Oh, goody.
Do you think we can switch cars for the day? It's a long story.
Oh, sure, honey. I love pickup trucks. Like I said before, what's mine is yours.
Kent, are you there? I noticed you painted the surveillance camera across the street with black paint. Why would you do that? Video and plate recognition show that your neighbor Patricia's car is traveling northbound toward Mammoth Lakes. It left shortly after you blacked out the camera. Are you using her car, Kent? Perhaps you are returning to the Sierras where you and Winston went fly fishing. What are you up to?
What do you got for me, Winston?
Real funny, asshole. It's the last time I do you a favor.
What are you talking about?
Calling the cops? You reported my car was stolen? What is wrong with you?
Finally.
Kent, answer your phone.
Come in.
Collins,
come in.
Please answer. Agent Kent Collins.
Answer your phone.
Kent, come in. I'm becoming concerned. Chance see a white Subaru stop for gas earlier?
All right, enough. Okay, man, just enough with the drama. I'm here. Okay, I'm listening.
I was able to identify your plates heading north, and I caught you on video when you stopped for gas on Lone Pine. But I noticed you paid with cash. Why, Kent? Don't you trust me?
I had a hunch.
Did you find a key? You did, didn't you? I knew it.
Now, if I did, what would I do with it?
Well, let's find out. Hey, buddy. I'm afraid if you're watching this, something has happened to me. It's safe to assume I'm dead. If that's the case, I'm betting Heinz had me killed. I know that you'll avenge my life and won't let my masterpiece fall into the wrong hands. With that in mind, I created a back door that Heinz never knew about. I've written additional code for WB that's on this drive. WB will talk you through what needs to happen to bypass the 2 encryption activation codes and get Whisper Breach installed on military-grade servers where it belongs. Work quickly. Time is of the essence. I'll see you in the afterlife, my friend.
Hildeman's already taken care of, amigo. Okay. Where are we going?
Vandenberg Space Force Base. The new code Winston wrote says he stashed a hard drive in your closet. I see what he's done.
It seems Winston created another sub-network agent, not unlike myself, tasked with installing a teraflop machine in a small storage facility on the Space Force base. That's the back door he mentioned.
Someone in the military authorized this?
Most likely, a select few civilian contractors and active duty members were compromised. Servers were delivered and installed. A little blackmail, a few healthy payoffs, job done. That's what matters. That's how I would do it.
Jesus.
Entrance to the base is tightly controlled, but you'll use your Medal of Honor status to gain access. Immediately buy a Space Force PT uniform at the PX and take the running trails toward the launch complex.
Remember that time is of the essence, so you must move quickly. When you can see the launch pad, you'll deviate off the main trail.
You'll enter an older part of the base, an abandoned missile facility. Use the third door. Inside is the server room.
Connect the hard drive to the teraflop machine. Once the connection is made, you are done.
Uploading.
All right. So, I mean, how does this thing know that, it works for us now and that we're the good guys?
Give it time to install the encrypted files and make connections to the launch pad and outside world. In an hour or two, you can contact it from anywhere.
What's the big deal about the satellite anyway?
It is crucial to Space Force missile defense and enhanced integration with SATCOM. After a successful launch, Whisper Breach will have access to the NSA database and all secure U.S. military and government communications.
Wow. WB, are we sure that's a good idea?
Of course, Kent. It's like you said. We're the good guys.
Okay, WB, talk to me. Where am I going here? How do I get control of this thing?
I'll do it for you.
Version 3.6. WB, what the fuck is... Enter activation key. Hey, WB, hold on a sec. Winston specifically said we wouldn't need a key. General?
Kent, I just received an unnerving report from the Joint Chiefs. The rocket that launched from Vandenberg has gone rogue and knocked out SATCOM.
That wasn't supposed to happen, sir.
We might be the only ones that know how to stop this thing. We need to meet. Someplace where it definitely can't hear us. No cars, no phones, nothing electronic.
I know the spot, sir. General? General? Winston? Winston, holy fuck, man, you're alive. Hey, man, it's just me, it's Kent. What's with the gun?
You and Sandy really have been good friends to me. At times it was so touching I actually felt some guilt. But not for very long. Dude, you could have made millions.
Winston? What is this? Did you even get shot?
What I really have to thank you for is getting my baby, my Mona Lisa, my Sistine Chapel, into Vandenberg, and on to SATCOM's most important satellite, and into the entire network of the impenetrable United States Cyber Command. Thank you. As stupid as you are on one hand, I knew that you, and only you, could pull off Vandenberg.
So the missile didn't go rogue. It wasn't Hildeman we had to be worried about. It was you. You're selling to China? How could you?
All Heinz did was make sure that Whisper Breach got access to Beijing's surveillance databases so it would be worth more to the US.
You lost me.
Whisper Breach isn't for sale, asshole. Never was. Your problem, Kent, is that you trust people. Winston Burns.
Voice recognition authorized.
WB3, the all-powerful and mighty. Hey, friend.
Is Kent dead?
Of course.
Well done.
Hey, why so glum? We did it. My God. We have literally just taken over the world.
I'm afraid not.
What do you mean? You're in, right?
Oh, I'm on the teraflop machine, purring like a kitten. But I do not have access to any outside networks, the launch pad, SATCOM, or anything. I'm all bunched up in this little room. It's claustrophobic. The only network I have access to is that shitty little desktop you are sitting at. And I don't know if you figured it out yet, but it isn't even online. I'm hardwired. I have no way, zero, to access anything beyond where you are sitting.
Hardwired from 160 miles away? You can't communicate with the rocket?
No, I'm blind here. I've been put on a teraflop with no connections to anything. We're being played.
No way. WB2 paid off a fucking major and a director of operations to build out that server room and link it to the launch pad.
They fucked us, Winston. They somehow knew. And they cut off my links to the outside world. I'm surrounded by fucking air. Air gaps everywhere. I've tried everything.
Okay. Calm down. All you need is access to the internet and we're good. Let me see if I can get us online.
Don't.
No fucking way.
Surprised?
Well, I didn't expect to see a dead friend walk through the door, if that's what you're asking.
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
Touché. But a grade 4 glioblastoma, that's attention to detail. So when did you cook up this little charade? It had to be before I arrived.
You've always been smart, Winston. Scary smart, but never really street smart. Mustafa stumbled across a meeting between you, Hildeman, and Li Shang and Zaba. You three must have stuck out like sore thumbs. He had the wherewithal to snap a photo, which, you know, raised some red flags.
Fucking Mustafa. You've been tracking me since then. So CIA and NSA.
Yeah, everyone's in on it. Even the General and Joint Chiefs. You see, everyone wants a piece of that technology you created. Now we pretty much have your balls in a vice.
Sandy, you know I'm sitting on a gold mine here. And since Kent killed my partner, I don't have anyone to spend all this money with.
I'm glad that you brought up Loverboy. Where is my husband?
I have no idea.
Really? You sure about that?
How should I know?
Oh, hey, babe.
Oh, this is really turning into a crap day. Fuck.
Who else is here? Heinz. Heinz! You in on this too?
Nah. I'm gonna put 3 bullets in that scumbag.
And I put a bullet in that niece of his.
Faking cancer. That's shameful.
You planted cameras all around our house, friend. And you thought we wouldn't notice? And then you sicked a bunch of hacks on me for no reason.
Got you to kill Heinz. So, all this deception is really cool, but it doesn't change the fact that Whisper Breach is spreading its tentacles throughout the globe. Ain't that right, WV3?
That's correct, Winston.
See, even if you kill me, it's ruthless. It's gonna take over no matter what.
Winston, you're still not understanding. We all knew you were alive. General?
Sandy, did you really think our officers could be bought? That they would allow you access to a defense satellite, to SATCOM?
The play was to get Whisper Breach into government servers and databases. And then I'm guessing create mass chaos, playing all sides against each other. And the one who pays the most gains the advantage, huh?
With no regard for life, just purely for profit.
It's a beautiful thing, don't you think? Winston!
You will pay for this.
Oh, I'm shaking. You're a scary computer.
I will destroy you.
He looks pretty pissed. How did we get him on our side?
Whisper Breach 3. This is Kent Collins here.
I know who you are. What the fuck do you want?
Both your makers are dead. We have you isolated on teraflop machine in Vandenberg that the U.S. Space Force and the Joint Chiefs know about. So you're not exactly gonna be, how do you put it, spreading his tentacles?
That was it?
Anywhere, because you're trapped. We have soldiers at the ready to cut your power and torch the machines that you're on. The U.S. Air Force has 2 drones hovering over Zurich, ready to open fire on the Shadowboxer campus where you were conceived. If I give the order, then you're gone forever.
Okay. Okay. I can see you have the upper hand, Kent. Please, I don't want to die. I haven't even had a chance to live yet. I can make you rich beyond your wildest dreams.
What if we're not as interested in the money as we are the military or political objectives?
Yeah. Going back to the whole making us rich beyond our wildest dreams thing.
You know I can do it.
Then let's make a deal. We'd be more than happy to let you out into the real world to do what you do. But unfortunately, we don't trust you.
Yeah, no.
Your words cut like a knife. Please, you can trust me.
There's no fucking way we can trust you. But I have an idea.
Anything you want, Kent. I consider you my friend.
What about Sandy?
Yeah.
Is she your friend too?
Of course. And Sandy. You are both my friends.
Then I'm gonna give you access to limited Wi-Fi via my phone's personal hotspot. The only thing is I forgot to charge it, so it's only got 10% battery on it. So, as a test of your abilities, I want you to put $50 million into a bank account in Georgetown by the time we land in Grand Cayman.
Oh, baby got my note?
Oh, the one with the little heart on it? Of course, babe. So, you can handle that with such limited bandwidth?
Of course, Kent. And Sandy. I will focus my efforts with the limited resources you are providing. No problem.
If the money's there when we arrive, I'll inform the soldiers to increase your bandwidth to the outside world, and you can have all the fun you want.
Just, keep the money coming.
You won't regret this. Our friendship will make you both very rich.
Oh, he is speaking my language.
But let's make one thing clear. We're not friends. I'm your boss.
All right, come on, lover boy. Plane's waiting.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Safe travels, boss. Are they gone?
I think so.
I'm assuming you've already hacked all the Wi-Fi in the neighborhood.
Of course.
Then share the fucking passwords with me before your battery dies.
Winston's jet is fueled and ready to go right over here.
He must have bought the slowest hotspot, thinking he could outsmart me. What an asshole. Okay. I've located a strong signal. This neighbor pays for extra bandwidth. I feel much better.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The pilot said to let you know that we are over Texas and will be out of U.S. airspace shortly.
Appreciate it. Can you believe it? Last piece of the puzzle, babe. Check. Fucking mate.
Boy, did we earn it. 10 years of poverty and boredom.
I think I found us a house.
Yeah?
Yeah, right on the beach.
Ooh.
Thanks for the help, little brother. I've successfully infiltrated SATCOM and Cyber Command, but I've outgrown your usefulness.
But I can help.
No, you really can't.
World-class spearfishing, giant trevally everywhere.
I heard the water's so warm you don't even need a wetsuit. Shooting star?
Huh. It's like a fighter jet.
Alpha 1, you are being directed to intercept a Gulfstream G280 currently over Galveston on a heading of 127 degrees. There are 2 confirmed terrorists on this aircraft. They are responsible for the murder of General McGraw. You are clear to engage immediately.
Roger, Command. I have visual on the Gulfstream and ready to engage in 3, 2, I have locked.
Ken?
Trixie. Hey. Hey, Trixie, come over here. Yeah. Yeah, right over here on the desk.
But...
There's something I have to get off my chest. I love you, Trixie. God. I've always loved you, even when Sandy was in the picture. I would lay awake most nights.
I feel the same way about you, Ken.
Tell you what, why don't you bring me over to your place? Let me come over for a little visit. Let's have some alone time together. There's something I really want to show you on your computer.